On The Touchline on Zetland FM with Felgate Family Roofing, providing a variety of services and creating solutions on any type of project in a trustworthy and excellent manner. Visit felgatefamilyroofing.co.uk or find us on Facebook.
It's On The Touchline.
Hi there, and welcome to On The Touchline once again. This week, music is supplied by popular demand once again by Four Colour Ghost, local northeastern band, pretty good as well. We also hear from Our Tone, and for the first time in an occasional series, we open up the lid on our fan bin and hear all about David's love for Queen's Park Rangers. But firstly, here's the week's sport headlines. English football needs an independent regulator to solve its crisis, says a group of key figures, including Gary Neville and ex-Football Association chairman David Bernstein. Ex-Olympic gold medalist Denise Lewis and the Mayor of Manchester Andy Burnham are also part of the group. They have issued a manifesto for change entitled Saving Our Beautiful Game. It comes after the Premier League rejected Project Big Picture reforms led by Liverpool and Manchester United. Gareth Bale is poised for his eagerly anticipated Tottenham Hotspur return in what will be his first Premier League appearance in 2,710 days against West Ham United this coming Sunday. Returning from Real Madrid as a four-time Champions League winner, Wales forward Bale could line up alongside England captain Harry Kane and South Korea's Hong Seung-min in a star-studded Spurs attack. In gossip, meanwhile, Manchester United and France midfielder Paul Pogba wants to join Barcelona on a free transfer next summer. And Juventus are preparing to make a world record bid for France and PSG forward Kylian Mbappe next summer. And now, it's time for our first in an occasional series, Fan Bin. This week, it's David Baker talking about his love of Queen's Park Rangers.
You know, people ask me, well, it kind of started back in Ireland in the 1970s. Just loved the flair football. I was watching Stan Bowles. There'll never be another Stan Bowles. Amazing player. Jerry Francis. That side of the 70s were unbeatable. They were absolutely brilliant and deserved to win the title in 75. But I've been a long-suffering QPR fan with a few highs and a few lows, but it's in my blood. Just love the team of the 90s. I had the great pleasure of commentating on, which was amazing. Les Ferdinand, Andy Sinton, Andrew Impey, you know, those great players in the 90s. We were a top London side for a while in the mid-90s. But then things started to go a little bit wrong. We fell out into the championship then, and I found it difficult to get back, but then we did. We came back, we went down, we came back again under Harry Redknapp. And then Mark Hughes was in, and we spent an absolute fortune on a bunch of mercenaries who were only there really for the money and not really for the team. But I got to tell you now, QPR have gone back to basics, very much so. And I think that the kind of side that we're developing now is a side developed from the youth. I look at the goalkeeping side. Seny Dieng has just come in. And he's cementing his place as the number one choice. We look through the defence. Defence is a bit of a problem. Last season we conceded 70 goals. This year we're still conceding. We need to tighten up at the back. We brought in Rob Dickey from Oxford. We've got experience there. Jeff Cameron, who's played at Stoke and a bit of a seasoned professional. And a great up-and-coming defender, Osman Kakai, in defence, looking good. Now, as I go through the midfield, some real talent there. Luke Amos has come in after a great loan spell last season. He's signed permanently now. Ryan Manning, during the week, made his first Irish international call-up for Republic of Ireland against Finland. Bright Osayi Samuel was linked with Bruges a few months ago, but looks like he will be staying with us. George Thomas had a time at Leicester and Coventry, and he's come in to bolster up the midfield as well. But we've got young players like Charlie Owens. Tom Carroll has come back for a second spell at QPR, and Faisal Betache, he's another good young talent. And then, of course, in the news over the last few weeks, Albert Adoma had a free transfer from Nottingham Forest. He's a lifelong QPR fan. Used to watch them in the terraces, and it was his dream always to play for QPR. And at 32 years old, now he has his chance. We've bolstered up the front line. Lyndon Dykes, who's scoring goals for Scotland and scoring goals for QPR. Lyndon Dykes set to be a right handful for defences. We've brought in Macaulay Boney from Charlton. Another good player, scored on his debut, a 97-minute goal a couple of weeks ago against Sheffield Wednesday. But we got young players there. Ilias Chair. We've got another player who's been brought in, Chris Willock, who's highly rated, taken in from Benfica. His brother plays for Arsenal. Ote, another young talent coming through the youth system. And Odi Alpha is another player as well. So QPR, their philosophy has always been about developing from the youth system. We've got a very, very good youth system, and I think the future is bright. So after the first few games, we've lost a couple. We've won one, we've drawn two. We've got 5 points. We're sitting in 9th place. We go into this weekend's game against Bournemouth. And what do I think to myself? Well, we just got to keep going. Keep going. But the key to QPR's success this season is to stop shipping goals, because I think we can get the goals, but it's stopping shipping the goals. And I don't think it would be a bad thing to get in the type of defensive coach we need. Somebody like Clint Hill, who's working with Joey Barton at Fleetwood at the moment. Clint Hill, Sean Derry, somebody like that who can just stop this defence from shipping goals. But prediction for Bournemouth against QPR could be a draw, but hoping for a win, of course. But long suffering. Big memories for me. 2003, going up at Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough. That was magnificent. Bobby Zamora's last-minute goal at Wembley. I'll never forget that day. Unbelievable against Derby. We were up against it right through the game, but that took us to the Premier League. Are we ready for the Premier League? I could say absolutely not. I don't think we are. It's early days in this season yet. Defensive side is going to be telling. Where will we finish this season? Mid-table, I think. But I hope I'm proved wrong.
That was Queen's Park Rangers fan David Baker talking all about his love of Queen's Park Rangers, funnily enough. If you'd like to be part of our fan bin one week on our occasional series and wax lyrical about the love of your life, don't tell the wife or the husband, please get in touch or just leave a message and we'll get back to you. And now,
on the touchline, it's time for our tone.
and here we go. It's me. me. Thank you so much. How are you this fine week? You know what? I'm great, but then again, I'm always great. This week we've had the good England beating the Belgians. You know, I do love a Belgian bun. And the bad losing against Denmark. And the ugly Eric Dyer. Not that he's ugly, he's quite good looking like myself. Getting sent off. He's a good looking chap, really. Just like me. Oh, yeah. Dyer Maguire. Yeah, I get confused. It's Maguire. Potato, patata. Tomato, tomato. I'm just happy, and there's a song about that. I'm just happy that there's a song about that. I'm also happy that the Premiership is back. The Premier is back. I do love Lenny Henry, you know. See you again. Don't know when. Don't know where. Actually, I do. Next week.
Thanks to our tone.
Yeah, he'll be back next week. Same time, same place. Our tone there, of course. Well, we end this week's On The Touchline once again with a top band. They played for us a couple of times already. They are from the Northeast. They are called Four Colour Ghost, headed up by a mate of mine called Alan, hence we've got them on again. And this is another excellent track from these guys. Until next week, be good. See you soon.
This has been a Communicate Solution production for On The Touchline.
On the Touchline on Zetland FM with Felgate Family Roofing, providing a variety of services and creating solutions on any type of project in a trustworthy and excellent manner. Visit felgatefamilyroofing.co.uk or find us on Facebook.